how can there be pleasure in saying you're fired? He's trying to tell us he cares about the middle class. Give me a break. That's a bunch of malarkey.
The Donald is not really a plans guy. He's not really a facts guy either. He calls himself a business guy, which is true, but I have to say I know plenty of businessmen and women who've achieved remarkable success without leaving a trail of lawsuits and unpaid workers and people feeling like they got cheated.
President Barack Obama turned out exactly what the Democratic Party wanted last night. Plenty of red meat against the Republicans. Lots of jokes, sidesteps about Donald Trump. The affirmation that speaks to plenty of people about America still being pretty great. Downplaying arguments from the right about how bad things are, and of course walking as quickly as possible past anything about a party in discord that was seeking to fix this nomination from the very start. Another flawed candidate who is liked at the same level as a child likes Brussels sprouts, and how plenty of his own policies, the president that is, are lying in tatters as his 8 years prepares to end. Then again, this was not the place for any of that. This was the place where the president and a host of others sought to blunt the current poll emergence of Donald Trump and seek to take back the momentum, which of course bears a simple question. Did they accomplish their mission? And will we hear anything more than the standard talking points tonight from a woman basking in history and still living in infamy? Let's dig in. Head to Philadelphia for the final night of the Democratic National Convention. Welcome back the Newsmax chief Washington correspondent, John Gizzi. All right, John, first thing out of the box here, there's a lot of talk even in the media and even on the Republican side saying some Republicans, conservatives are saying the president stole our speech. He gave what we should have given and what we needed. Honestly, Republicans seem very happy with what Donald Trump actually did in the speech that he gave. Do you get that sense, though, that some believe that the president may have stolen some of that momentum back?
Ed, hold on one second. Please repeat your question. The noise is just a little deafening here tonight.
No worries, brother, because that's what we're all about here. Is there a thinking that the president may have indeed put a stop to some of the Republican momentum, or was it just another speech?
All right, Ed.
How about it, John? Can you hear me okay? Boy, I know there's a lot of noise going on there. I swear there's got to be 100,000 people back there trying to order cheesesteaks right now. How you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
I can hear you fine.
The president's speech. Is there a feeling that he stole some of the thunder from Republicans?
Absolutely. And I spoke to delegates on the convention floor, and it's unanimous. Perhaps with a memory of what happened when Al Gore didn't ask Bill Clinton to campaign for him, Democrats, to a man and woman, want President Obama on the stump for Hillary Clinton to say, give me this woman, give me her as my successor. And it is virtually without argument that the president will be the campaigner-in-chief in the fall for the Democratic nominee for president.
Knowing full well that everybody has expectations for what Hillary Clinton will deliver tonight in her acceptance speech, there is apparently one thing we are hearing today. The unions, the powerful unions, they're the ones screaming, quiet screaming if you will, that they want her to put a stake in the heart of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Do you believe that she will address that, and how might she address it this evening?
I doubt she will, and let me tell you why. First of all, it would cause tremendous embarrassment for Tim Kaine, her running mate, who's committed on that issue. And as you know, Ed, the boos from the audience, from the Sanders supporters, were deafening at one point when his name came up. So she has a running mate who's a TPP man through and through, passing on Senator Sherrod Brown of Ohio, a Sanders-like opponent of TPP. For her to suddenly take the position she would not only pull the rug out from under Tim Kaine, it would pull out the rug from the person she wants to campaign for her, Barack Obama.
John, I got about 60 seconds left here. With regard to Bernie Sanders, there's all the discussion the last week or so about what his people will do. They have Hillary now. What is the sense coming from the floor, from those Bernie candidates, those Bernie supporters, if you will? I can't see them going anywhere else but voting for Hillary Clinton. But what do you hear?
Well, I hear the usual Clinton curses from them. I rode a bus with them from my hotel. And what they will do, they'll certainly vote for Secretary Clinton, but their energy and passion will be for candidates for the United States Senate. It takes 4 seats, a net gain of 4 nationwide, plus the holding of the presidency and vice presidency to give Democrats control of the Senate and make Bernie Sanders Budget Committee chairman when he can pursue with strength some of the goals that he brought up in this campaign, such as the Glass-Steagall Act, such as an easing of the burden of college tuition. So the votes will be for Hillary Clinton. The energy will be Bernie for budget chairman.
And here we go. It's just getting started. God, I love this time of year. Remember, everybody, keep up with life inside the Beltway. Go to Newsmax.com 24/7. You will get more and the real inside from our chief Washington correspondent. John Gizzi, always a pleasure, my friend. Thanks so much. Great job this week.
Talk to you later, Ed. Thanks.